Hola.
Hi.
Bienvenidas a Super Mamás.
Super Mamás.
This is Paulina.
And this is Bricia. We're moms and sisters.
I have two beautiful girls, Krista who's 4 and Sabina who's 1.
And I have a handsome baby boy, Eduardo Santiago. And we welcome you to the Super Mamás Sisterhood.
We're here to help one another, inspire one another, and support each other through the ups and downs of motherhood.
I hope you guys enjoy the show.
Okay, ¿listas?
Here we go.
Hola Super Mamás, this is Paulina, and this week on the show, guess who's back? Our mommy is here with us again. We get to talking about all sorts of things, from like party planning, and we try to find out what made Bricia and I so different. What is it that made us become so different now that we're older? My mom shares with us a bunch of our childhood stories, how we fought, why we fought. Oh my God, you don't want to miss this show, guys. So I hope you guys enjoy it. One, two, three.
Hello. How is everybody doing?
I'm doing okay. very.
I saw that today. I saw that you went running today this morning.
Yes, I did go out running this morning. It was the best thing I have done in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot how much I missed it.
I know you're the one who actually followed up with your patterns to patterns last week.
I
didn't.
I actually followed up with your pattern to pattern.
I know. I went to get a facial this morning. Does that count?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. I know I still haven't run.
I don't know if that is going to help you in your health overall, in your body. You haven't worked out.
I still haven't worked out since last episode, you guys. I have failed all of you guys, and most importantly, I have failed to myself.
My God, mom fail. Hashtag mom fail.
I have failed you guys. I haven't followed through.
We should have a full episode of mom fails.
I did download an app. So I took step 1. It's called a 7-minute workout.
There's a 7-minute workout?
Yeah, I haven't done it, so I can't really vet it. I don't take my word for it. But I downloaded it, and like I heard, it's supposed to be scientifically proven or whatever that you need these 7 minutes, and they make you do these special exercises that are supposed to like increase your metabolism and mood every day.
I need that app.
And I've also heard, so I haven't used it. I haven't used it, but I downloaded it. I haven't worked out.
That's the first step.
But at least I'm gearing towards a plan. I feel like
you bought tennis shoes.
Yeah, I have tennis shoes. But yeah, I guess the same thing. But I did the app. I mean, whatever. This week, guys.
I mean, I've only run once today, but
it's better than 0 times.
Yeah, I think just like I told my husband last night, like, we're gonna go hiking tomorrow with the girls, and they didn't want to get up. So I was like, forget you. I'm going running by myself. So I left and I went running. And I was like, oh, I miss, because it's my time alone. I can just listen to whatever music I want to. I don't have to like take care of anybody. I'm just doing me. And I was like, oh, how much I miss this. And I saw a bunch of moms that run, that follow us. And I was like, they were like, encouraging me to run. So I did, ladies. I went to run today. Unlike Bricia, that's a total fail.
Whatever.
I had a bunch of mom fails this week.
To Miss Teacher's Pet over there.
No,
I ran. You guys follow me. I ran.
But like on St. Patrick's Days, my kids were the only kids with no
my
green.
God, yeah, that's true.
Like total mom fail.
Dude, I didn't even realize it. My husband takes the kid to school now. So I have no idea.
Is that right though? Do right people celebrate holidays?
I don't think the right kids celebrate St. Patrick's Day.
Like on Valentine's, do they go in red, and on St. Patrick's, do they go in green?
I saw that picture of where you put like the teacher. She was wearing like full on green. She was like
so
really into the character. I'm like, I cannot imagine anyone at my baby school like full on embracing this. They're like, there's leaves. It's the color green from the trees. This is our celebration of Earth or something. I don't know.
No, I like it was so funny because that day we got the email and they said that Sabina's classroom had 100%
Green rate?
Green rate.
99.9 because you didn't take center and green.
No, I did. I went back home, got the green clothes, and went to drop them off. I was like, and then they took pictures and it was so cute. I mean, I don't know, but that's what I live for, like on like taking them to school, like all this cute stuff.
Uh-huh.
That's always been my dream, to like do cute stuff at their school.
And I'm the opposite.
I know.
Isn't that weird? I'm the opposite.
I'm pushing for like school pictures at school. Like I want them to do school pictures. I want them to do like a full on,
recital and all
yeah,
those things. Like,
that's cute. I want my kids to do that.
I'm thinking like, no, because then I have to go and show up. I have to go and dress them up, trying to find a thing. Like even Halloween, like I'm not about Halloween. I'm like, no, I have to find a costume.
Yep.
Like, come on, like so much work.
Well, but that's the thing though. Like, you have to build that relationship with the other parents at school.
Yeah, guess. Yeah, I think that's what makes us so different.
Yep.
I think that's what makes us so different. Look, like I'm not even having a birthday party for my son.
Oh, that's a huge deal, Bricia.
He's turning 1, and yesterday I went to see a friend. We were about work, so I got her house, and we were talking, and she was showing me her backyard, and it's beautiful how she has her set up for her kids. And I'm like, oh man, I really need to get my backyard in order when, by the time he turns 2. And he's like, oh, well, he's about to turn 1, right? I'm like, yeah, on the 25th, like he's turning 1. And she looks at me, she's like, you realize that's next weekend, right? I'm like, yeah, I know. Don't remind me. I'm not doing anything. She's like, oh, okay. But she's like me. So I'm like, you get me.
I know. You know who's upset about not having a birthday party for your son?
The third person in this room.
Yep. Pretty upset.
Can anybody guess who the third person in this room is, you guys?
She came to put her public queja.
Yeah. Se vino a quejar con los listeners. Te voy a acusar con mis listeners. Mom. Hi.
Oh my God. Hello. Hola.
How do you feel, Mom?
Surprised. Sorprendida.
Sorprendida that I'm not having a birthday party, that you're here. Truth be told, let's get it out there before my mom has passive aggressive this entire episode. We had booked a guest and she couldn't make it last minute because her baby got sick, which we totally understand. We're moms, we've been there. So then my sister and I were scrambling like what episode to bring to you guys because we're recording on a different day than usual because we have a huge event at the restaurant on Monday, which are the days we usually record. Okay, I'm talking too much, giving you guys too much explanations. But we're like, okay, what are we going to talk about? And then lo and behold, my mother shows up. We're like, yes, let's just bring Mom in here and talk about her. So that's why my mom is here.
Yeah.
So that's why she's surprised. Mom, is that better?
Yes.
Okay. Do you feel
She's
better?
She's not
now?
prepared.
Sí.
She doesn't have she didn't bring her notes with her.
All right. Well, let's take a break and then we come back. We're just going to interview our mother. Our guest today is Maria de Jesus Monterrubio. She's back, you guys. She's back. All right. We'll be right back. And we're back.
Ahorita con la menopausia que tengo, hasta yo tengo las pilas bajas. Yo y tu papá, ¿qué? ¿Cómo que no va a haber fiesta para el niño? Vamos, y compré dulces y compré una piñata. Y de aquí vamos a ir a comprar, ¿qué le vas a hacer? ¿Unos globos o no sé qué le vas a hacer? Ok, vamos.
I'm glad I got that on tape. My mom just said how she's in the menopause and she doesn't want to make a birthday party.
No, es que no quiero.
Maybe I'm on menopause. Maybe I'm just like, I'm permanently menopausic. Maybe I'm just permanently on menopause.
Yes, and that's so funny how like you say like that makes it so different. I'm very upset, like on the deal, very upset at the fact that I'm not doing anything bigger for Sabina tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Okay. You are?
Yeah.
I don't care.
I
That's
am.
so weird, huh?
I am. I'm
Mom,
like,
why do you think we're like that? Okay, you brought up. Okay, this is why I always think how. Okay, you and I grew up in the same circumstances. You're
Right.
just 3 years older than I am. You're only like 10 years older than me. So, but like we grew up the same in Oaxaca. We were both loved. We were both. I mean, obviously you're the favorite because you're the firstborn. But like, what? Like, why are we so different?
I don't know, but I am very upset. Like,
Okay, let's talk about what's happening tomorrow. Tell everybody what's
so
happening tomorrow.
tomorrow we are dedicating Sabina and Santiago at church. It's kind of like a baptism,
But it's not.
But it's not a
baptism.
baptism.
No es bautizo.
but it's what we do for kids at our church.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't baptize our kids; we dedicate them to
God.
to God. So that's
Jesus.
to Jesus. So that's tomorrow, right? And then because we had such short notice when they told us that it was going to happen.
It's not really short notice. They gave us 2 weeks.
To me, that's short. Okay.
Huh.
So like for Krista, when this happened with Krista 3 years ago or 4 years ago, we did this huge thing. Like we had like a special menu. I had like a party. Like we had a full on luncheon here in the back, right?
Yeah.
Like we did this whole special thing for Krista. And I'm always like, I want to be kind of like equal with Sabina because I know she doesn't care, but like, I don't want her in like, how old are you? 30 years to be like, how come you didn't do that for me? And for Krista, you did. But I was
It's just the reality of things.
But that's the truth. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm kind of upset at the fact that I can't do anything bigger for her. So today I told my husband, at least I'm going to go buy her a nice dress. Because he was like, why don't you just put whatever? I'm like, no, at least.
I don't even know what I'm going to put
I'm
on
going to go
baby.
buy her a nice dress because we're like, nobody's worried about nothing for tomorrow. Like, he's cooking and he's not even, I'm like, nobody's worried. Nobody's doing anything. I'm kind of upset that I'm not doing anything like more special for her. I feel like I'm failing her.
She is like 1.5 years old. You are not failing her.
But you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I want to be fair with both of them.
But that's never going to happen. You're never going to be fair with both of them. That doesn't exist. Right, Mom? That doesn't exist.
¿Por qué?
Because sometimes I've gone things that Paulina hasn't gone. And Paulina's gone things that I haven't gone from you guys.
Okay.
And it's just, call it whatever. That doesn't exist. Like, fairness doesn't exist with the siblings.
I mean, I don't know. She doesn't care. She's not gonna know. But like, I am upset.
And to me, I just feel like them. Okay, so the reason why I'm not doing a birthday party for his first birthday, because I'm like, the party that I do is not gonna be for him.
No,
it's gonna be for the guests, and I'm gonna be so focused on trying to make everybody happy, trying to get food, trying to do this and trying to do that. I'm gonna stress over it, and I'm not gonna enjoy my baby's first birthday. I'm not.
That's true.
And I want to enjoy that time with him. It's his first birthday. I want to have a time with him. I just want the people that truly are my family, like just my direct family, my husband's direct family, to come together. We'll eat. Mom will cook something. And then
she'll decorate.
I don't even care about decorations, to be honest with you. Why am I going to decorate for? Do you know what I mean? And what I did do this, I hired Lily, who's a photographer, the same photographer that took our pictures. She's coming over, and she's going to take pictures of the baby, my husband and me, and all the family. So like a picture of you and the baby, and like, because you don't have professional photos with my child.
No.
And neither does Mom, neither does Dad. And I think that's a present that I can give you guys and my baby, like that memory. At the end of the day, it all has to do with pictures.
Right.
When they're 1, the only memory they're going to have of their birthday party is a picture.
Yeah.
So I can always tell him I had a huge birthday party. Look, here are the pictures, honey. And it's just you and them. You know what I mean? Like, that's the way I feel. So as long as I'm like, I just want to have, what I am going to have is like a nice, like, photo area to where he can take photos with like you guys, like, like just like a nice, like kind of background, like a backdrop or something, where people can take pictures and just have a time with the family. Have Krista and Sabina and the baby play in the room. You know what I mean? Just have a good time with the family. I feel like when I go to first, like at Krista's birthday, at Sabina's birthday party, like it wasn't a party for her. It was a party for your friends.
Yeah.
And I don't have the time, nor the patience, nor the money, to be honest with you guys, to do that right now.
Yeah.
That was just me. So that's why I'm not having a birthday party. And tomorrow, for the presentation,
dedication.
for the dedication, I feel the same way. Like, the importantness is that whoever is there generally like loves the babies and can like put that beautiful energy towards them. And I want to be fully there with them, not worried about like, oh my gosh, like, is the restaurant going to be okay? Like, oh my God, like, did I forget like the los manteles? Did I forget? Where did I put the recuerdos? Where's the cake? Where's that? Because I know how I am.
Are we having a cake?
No, I'm just saying, exactly. Like, I don't want, as I'm saying, like, and I know how I am when I do an event or when I put something together. I'm like very like anal about everything. Mm-hmm. So I just want to like enjoy the event for what it is. And unless like I'm doing a huge production when I have people and like hire like, you know, party planners and do this whole thing, unless I do that, then like I can't fully enjoy it. So that's why. So that's my reasoning. But I know a lot of moms love to do big celebrations. Mom loves it.
Yeah.
So what did my dad say?
Pues tu papá sí dijo la mañana que por qué no había una fiesta para el niño. Le dije, no, si el sábado es la fiesta del niño, el viernes. Le dije, no va a haber fiesta. ¿Cómo que no va a haber fiesta? Es su primer cumpleaños y que no va a haber fiesta. Le digo, pues su mamá dijo que no quiere fiesta. Entonces, no, pero tú tienes que hacer algo. Siempre has hecho algo siempre hiciste la fiesta de Krista y que ayudas y esto, ya no vas a hacer algo para Eduardo. Pues ahorita mismo vamos a ir a comprar, vamos a ver qué haces, pero tienes que hacer algo. Dice, ok, bueno, ahorita veo. Porque pues cuando Krista yo creo que era diferente, era yo más joven, 4 años más joven, pero en una mujer.
Más joven.
Pero en una mujer 4 años es mucho. Ahorita estoy en la etapa en que lo que las mujeres pasamos siempre después que tenemos hijos y crecen y toda la menopausia. Entonces, la menopausia, hay días en que estás bien, contenta, días en que estás triste, días en que estás preocupada, días en que no sabes ni qué es lo que tienes.
That's all the time.
Entonces, no todo el tiempo, pero y ahorita sí como que de repente te quedas sin energías. Yo me quedo sin energías. Yo trato, o como de repente quieres caer en depresión, no sabes ni por qué, pero son las hormonas. Entonces, como la semana pasada hablaron de hormonas, yo digo, bueno, pues son las hormonas. Las hormonas siempre juegan un papel importante en la vida de las mujeres. Uh-huh. Entonces, es por lo que estoy pasando. Entonces, así como que antes me emocionaba mucho de estar todo el día, que yo voy a hacer los recuerdos, es más, yo quería hacer todo, no quería que nadie interviniera, que yo quería cocinar, yo quería arreglar, yo quería hacer todo para que todo saliera bien, perfecto, pero
the truth finally comes out.
Se viene. De verdad, luego me dice tu papá, ¿por qué no buscas quien te ayude? Siento que si buscaba a alguien que me ayudara no lo iba a hacer exactamente como yo lo quería, entonces pues ahorita a ver qué hacemos, tenemos que hacer algo, como dijiste, nada más tal vez algo para la fotografía y pues analizando bien tienes razón, entonces no es necesariamente tienes que hacer una fiesta porque Bricia es igual como yo, estresada, entonces yo no disfruto nada porque todo el tiempo estoy estresada.
Por eso tenemos cara de encabronadas. And by the way, I found out what it was in English. It's called a bitch resting face.
Oh my.
I have a bitch resting face.
So no, en serio, a veces estoy tan estresada y tu papá me dice, me dice un día, oye, ¿dónde huele feo? Y yo, ¿huele feo? ¿Dónde o qué? Entonces, ¿por qué traes esa cara? Parece que estuvieras oliendo feo todo el tiempo. Así.
Mom, it's called a bitch resting face. That's what we have.
I think we have that in common sometimes. I have that too.
No, pero creo que yo me entiendo más con el carácter de Bricia que con el tuyo, porque tú por lo menos eres más tranquila, más... ¿Te enojas? Te enojas y no se nota, pero aquí a mi derecha nada más se enoja y avienta una mirada de pistola que hasta, Dios mío, no sé si hablar o no hablar.
Like right now. It's true. It's true, guys. So if you guys ever see me at the restaurant and you're like, damn, I'm not going to talk to her because she looks pissed. I'm not. This is just my face.
I was going to say, yes, don't talk to her.
No. I can turn it off real quick. Like, hi. No. But Paulina is not like, I mean, Paulina, yes, you're calmer, but like I said, like, you like those things. Like, you like, going to school, those things. You've always wanted to be a mom. Like, you always had that, like, nurturing, I guess, gene inside of you. Like, you want to do activities with your kids, like, all those things. And, like, I don't know what made us so different.
I don't know,
pero yo también era como Paulina. O sea, cuando ustedes iban a la escuela, siempre trataba de que fueran bien bañaditas, bien limpias, bien coordinadas. Bueno, I'm sorry que las vestía igualitas todo el tiempo con diferente color, mismo peinado, zapatos, vestido, todo el tiempo. Y siempre me preocupaba que llevarlas a clases, hasta me ponía a hacer ropa de Barbie, que los 15 años de Barbie, que las fiestas. Entonces, no sé de dónde saliste con eso. Eres mi hija, pero no sé de dónde viene.
I think it's more for like the dad side of the family. I don't know.
Pero el lado yo a ella siempre la veo, vamos a hacer un cumpleaños de Krista, todo tiene que ser coordinado, que por tema y todo, ¿no? Pero I don't know.
I think like when he turns 3, I can probably do something, or like 4 or 5. Like, I mean, he's older.
Mm-hmm.
I know people make a big deal out of the first birthday. I know in the Korean culture is huge.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a huge thing. It's like quinceañera almost, like that, like at that level. But and the great thing is that my husband and I are the exact same.
Right.
We're the exact same when it comes to these things. I mean, you guys, when we got married.
Have you ever told your marriage story?
I don't think so.
Okay, so tell your story.
Okay. Should I tell my entire like reasoning behind it? And I again, I am not opposed to people doing birthday parties. My sister does birthday parties. I don't want you guys to feel like I'm judging people that do birthday parties. I'm not. I think it's awesome that people like have the energy and like have that inside of them to celebrate. And like I also feel like because I do so many events throughout the year, like I don't know, I just kind of like
you're burned.
But when my husband and I decided to get married,
you pretty much eloped.
Pretty much.
Didn't tell anybody.
But it's so weird though, like I'm pretty like low key when it comes to that, but like I do so many events, like huge ones. Like I just
just in general, our family loves parties. Like we do parties for everything. Like Mom and Dad are already planning Fernando's wedding, and he doesn't even have a girlfriend.
Well, that's the thing. Like we are all planning Fernando's wedding. It's not just Mom.
We're all planning for. Like we already
all
know.
Of us are planning.
All we need for Fernando's wedding is the bride.
It's the bride.
Pretty much. But everything is like already.
If any of you out there have any friends or are single who want a big Oaxacan wedding, I'm taking applications.
It's gonna be like a very hard process because she has to go through like 4 different filters. Mm-hmm. But if you're out there and you're interested,
hit us up, supermamaspodcast.com. Go and contact us. Send us a message, you guys.
We can do The Bachelor.
He doesn't listen to the podcast. We can say whatever we want about him. He doesn't listen.
We can do a show called El Solterón.
El Junior.
El Junior Solterón.
Buscando novia para el Junior. That's what we're going to call it.
El JR le digo.
El JR.
Parties. I know. I'm already like I said, I'm a little disappointed that I'm not doing anything tomorrow, but I guess.
But don't be disappointed. I mean, I get it. I understand you. I know where you're coming from.
Yeah, yo sé, porque cuando Krista todo lo hicimos bien. ¿Te crees que hasta hice pajaritos? Tomé cursos para aprender a hacer los ¿cómo se llaman? Cake pops.
Pupcakes, yeah.
Tomé cursos, hasta hice unos pajaritos. Me dormí como a las 2, 3 de la mañana haciendo pajaritos con chocolate y wow, dejamos todo
I know. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna go get her a nice dress, at least.
Yeah, pues tiene que tener un vestido bonito. Tampoco le vas a comprar un vestido bonito. O Eduardo no va a tener un trajecito bonito para mañana. Pues deben de tener. Es importante. Es una fecha muy importante.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I know. But that's what I'm saying. It is very important.
Y
so that's why I think
that pues que podemos juntarnos y comer y celebrar y comprar un pastelito. ¿Qué tiene? O sea, tenemos que celebrar.
Yeah.
Sí es cierto, cuando tienen 1 año los niños a lo mejor, al menos en nuestra familia, de mi lado, tener una fiesta de cumpleaños es importante y siempre cuando es un año. Pero muchas veces también cuando el festejado se duerme y luego a la hora del pastel o lo que sea está llorando y todo, pues yo entiendo, tiene un año, pero no tiene que pasar desapercibido. Tenemos que hacerle por lo menos su piñata, algo que sople su pastelito. Yo a Krista le hice un pastelito individual, así chiquito.
Oh, that I want.
Yeah.
I definitely want a little cake, and I want to have his, because he's never had frosting and he's never had bread before. So like I think it would be cute for him to do it, and then, but again, I just want like the photographer there to capture those moments.
Right. Yeah,
Pues
that's
algo,
cute.
algo.
Yeah.
Para mañana, pues, para la celebración de mañana, pues, tenemos que juntarnos. Te digo,
We
yo
have
sé que
less
no
than
va a
24
ser-
hours to plan it, Mom.
Siempre me
No,
decía.
no, siquiera no han rentado linens ni nada.
Nothing.
Nada.
¿Y Krista?
That's
No,
what I'm
para Krista todo
saying.
fue en color rosa y café, te digo.
I know.
Flores y...
I'm just messing with you.
No,
I'm just saying it on purpose now.
I know. I mean, it's done. I mean, she had a cute birthday party, and you know that's enough. But
Oh, yeah, fue una fiesta muy bonita. la
I,
fiesta
you know
de
what? Actually,
Sabina.
Sabina's birthday party was my favorite one.
Yes.
yeah, it's really
Was
cute.
definitely my
Todo fue
favorite.
como todo bien relajante.
Yeah.
Relajante,
Les-
like when it started. I think before was super stressful. Dad was trying to make those teepees. Remember? Forever. And he was like sweating.
I
in the
love it how
sun.
we're just like, Mom, like for your baby shower, you're like, Mom, I want a tree. I don't care how you do it. And then I'm like,
okay, see, the baby shower, I had a huge baby shower.
yeah.
Yeah, como parecía tu boda.
See,
Yeah.
I'm strategic because I knew baby shower, I needed a lot of presents. I was like, I need to have a party because I want presents for that. And now I need to have all
Yeah,
the stuff.
you had a huge baby shower. Like
Yeah.
what, 100 a guest?
100
Ya,
guys.
me
Yeah.
acuerdo. Cuando le dije a Bricia, ¿y qué te ayudo? Bricia, ¿qué vamos a hacer? Y me dice, quiero un árbol acá. Y yo me empecé a reír. Le dije, ¿un árbol? Y me dice Bricia, mamá, solamente eso quiero un árbol. ¿Lo puedes hacer? ¿Sí o no? Así, oh, mamá, ya se enojó.
But
I was
it's
like,
done.
that's all I wanted. But see how beautiful the tree looks in the restaurant now?
Yeah.
It
Todavía
stayed.
sigue aquí.
See, it's strategic too. I was like, that's for the restaurant, that's for the business. It'll create an ambiance in the back, transform our back room.
Y ahí cuando todos llegaron, todos decían, oh my God, ¿es un baby shower o es una boda? Porque
know, it
todo
was
lleno
really
de
nice.
rosas blancas y flores blancas. Y,
I mean,
wow.
when we do parties, we go all out.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
thing.
And I just feel like all Latinos are like that.
Yeah, I know. For real. I know.
Remember Oscar? ¿Fuiste el cumpleaños de Oscar? No
fui.
Paulina fue el de Oscar que tuvo de su hija que había banda.
Oh, yeah, right now?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah. Our cousin, like, he goes all out. And that was, like, her third birthday party or something.
Right?
Like, just very
Cumplió
random.
2 años.
Yeah, it wasn't even like, oh, and then he's going to have a baptism in May where he's going to go big. That wasn't big enough. Yeah, and that was like at her third birthday party. He has banda, he has DJ, he has like a jumper, he has like a taco man, he has a canopy, he has tables, linens, like a full-on
How
production.
many people were?
I don't know. There were like 70 people, and he was like, oh, it's just a small thing.
Imagine what he's gonna say when he like finds out that Eduardo turned 1 and like nothing happened.
I know, no, because it's a thing, like, you know, like his mom or aunt.
Now I'm feeling bad. I'm like, fuck.
Y ahí yo pienso que todo el mundo está esperando la
Yeah.
invitación para celebrar el primer cumpleaños de Eduardo.
Pues que sigan esperando, nunca va a llegar.
No, pero sí.
You know, it's a thing that we do. You know, in Oaxaca, it's all about celebrations and parties.
Con
and-
razón, people think like, ay, Bricia es muy así, like, nunca nos invita. Well, no, it's not that I don't invite you. I just don't celebrate anything.
I know.
Like for the wedding, right? Like, wait, she got married?
¿Será porque cuando eran chicas y cumplen años por una semana de diferencia se hay una sola fiesta?
Mom would do like huge parties for
Hacía una
us.
sola fiesta para las dos, pero digo, tal vez por eso Bricia quedó así como que, oh, pues esa fiesta debe ser de Paulina, yo no.
It was always Paulina's birthday. Well, then you know what's funny though? It was. You know why? Even up until like, because we did a lot of them like in junior high, high school.
Uh-huh.
And you were the one that always had friends. I never had friends growing up. I had like one friend, and you were the one who had like 10 friends, 12 friends, 20 friends. I mean, you always had a lot of friends. And
I mean-
I didn't. So the birthday parties were all your friends. But that's not because on purpose. That's just because I didn't have mom that couldn't pay people to come hang out with me. And no, in fact, she made you hang out with me.
Yeah,
And you
she
didn't
would
want
make
to.
me, yeah,
She'd be like, si no te llevas a Bricia, no puedes ir a jugar. So you're like, ah.
Well, see, that's the thing. That's what I don't want to. That's why I feel so bad because I don't want to do the same thing with Sabina, and then Sabina's gonna grow up to be like, oh my god, you know, like,
She is, no matter what you do.
No, she's not. Stop it.
Bueno, pero Sabina ya tuvo su fiesta de número 1. O sea, ya
Yeah.
se le celebró su cumpleaños, ya se hizo fiesta. Y pues mañana pues, le va a decir, es que lo compartiste con Eduardo. Entonces no se pudo hacer por separado.
It's not that. It's not she's sharing it with Eduardo. It's just like, even if she was sharing it with Eduardo, I just feel like, you know, with Krista, we did such a huge thing.
Well, why didn't you do this for the...
Why didn't I? Okay, first of all, because I felt like it was short notice, that they only gave us 2 weeks. And then when I started reaching out to people, everybody has plans, you know, and everybody has plans. Like all my list of people that I wanted to invite, everybody had plans already. So nobody could show up. They're like, oh, sorry. Like, you know, it was too short of a notice to tell people.
And
So
then...
that's why.
But
So
like...
nobody was going to show up. So who was
But
they
then
going to
but what about for us? Like, what should do something like just...
For us?
A linen. No. Un recuerdito ahí. Regálame un jaboncito o algo. Mándame con algo a mi casa.
No.
Bueno,
If it was
ella con un recuerdo y tú con otro.
I'll get ready gift cards or something. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, and so no, you remember I even told, like, when they told me initially, like, how many guests I was gonna bring to church, I said 10.
Yeah, I know. Maybe that's why they didn't get back to you. Remember? You're like, have they come back to you? I'm like, yeah, they got back to me right away. You're like, they haven't told me anything. I'm like, because you put that you were gonna bring 10 guests. They're like,
Hey, that's 10 new people that I'm bringing to church, okay?
oh, I put 4,
Yeah.
including me and my ass. And I was like, Paulina's probably already put like, you know, I'm like 2 more. Rosario and Berto from La Pistola, the artists who are doing the mural in the back. Lisette. I told Roberto's family is Christian,
Oh.
but he's not.
Oh.
So then I was like, Roberto, te voy a llevar a la iglesia. He's like, no. I'm like, ándale, es mi hijo. He's like, bueno, pero no le digas a mi mamá.
Yeah, so, you know, I thought it was a good opportunity to take people to church with me, you know? And they were going to like it and fall in love with it and come back.
Uh-huh.
No, but, you know, nobody could show
But
up.
don't feel bad. I mean, just don't feel bad about it.
I mean, you always feel bad about everything, you know, with the kids. And like that, and I think sometimes I feel like I over protect and overdo it with Sabina because I'm always in the back of my head. I'm like, no, I have to give you love because you're gonna feel less loved all the
But
time.
do you think that's my fault?
I don't know, but
Is it
you
my
know,
fault because I'm always like,
Maybe.
you know I play around when I say those things,
no,
right?
but I swear
I'm kidding when I say that,
Oh,
right?
I don't know, pero yo a veces hasta me siento mal, hasta me has hecho llorar cuando me dices de repente, ¿por qué tú a mí no me quieres? ¿Por qué tú nunca me has dado
But
amor?
I'm
¿Por qué?
kidding, Mom.
Oh my God, pero nunca dices que estás jugando.
Yeah,
yo me he
I mean,
sentido mal.
obviously
me he
I'm
sentido
kidding.
mal.
I know you
El otro
love
día
me.
estaba llorando y yo le dije, pero ¿por qué Bricia me hace así? Si sabe que, oh my God.
Yeah,
No, I'm sorry, Mom. Me estás acusando con mis listeners. I'm kidding.
well, no, and that's why I'm always.
I know you love me. I know I'm deeply. I mean, I know low key I'm my dad's favorite for sure.
That's for sure. That's like not even a secret.
Yeah.
But you know, whatever.
No, but
But you know what? No, I seriously feel like I overdo it sometimes with her. Like she is so spoiled by me. Like she's definitely my mommy's girl. Like Sabina definitely is. Like, and sometimes I feel bad. And I was talking to my best friend about this, and I was like, you know, I feel bad sometimes because sometimes even like Krista, I feel annoyed like that she's like doing something with Sabina. I'm like, stop doing that to your sister. Like, you know, like do not touch her. You know, and sometimes it's not fair either for Krista because she's like, what's going on? Like, how come you're like.
You're like, I already gave you 3 years of undivided love. Let me give some to your sister.
No, but like seriously, because you know, but everybody was just like, "Do you think you're gonna love her the same? Like, you're gonna love Krista the same?" And I love Krista so much, you know, that now I'm like, it's weird because now it's like, okay, you already had your time. Let me, and then if I have another baby, like the baby's always gonna be a baby. So Sabinita's on.
Sabinita is going to Mexico with me then.
See, and then mom's like,
I know.
once you have a
Okay,
baby,
yes.
I'm taking Sabina with me. I'm
I
like,
know.
why?
I know, she told me that yesterday. She's like, le dije a Paulina, y cuando tengas otro hijo, me voy a llevar a Sabina, porque pobre Sabina, no va a tener nada de amor. La va a tener ahí nada más arrumbada Y va a estar con su bebé. Y Krista está ayudando con su bebé. Y la pobre
See what I
Sabina, no,
mean?
me la voy a llevar a México.
And I feel like that's why I'm like overly protective with her now. And I see it. And her dad tells me all the time, like, oh, like, let's not touch your little doll. Cause
You know what's so funny? Because I'm the one who's always, and I'm kidding. I swear, Mom, I know you love me. I'm kidding. But I'm kidding. But it's true that you and Paulina have a closer relationship than you and I. It's you guys just have
Yeah.
a closer relationship,
Mhm.
which it's just a fact. But because like I don't, like, if I have a second kid, like in my mind, like I don't have any problem with like who I'm gonna love more or not. So it's so weird. I don't know. I'm not. Like,
It's
kinda
not that
like,
I love them. It's not, you know what I mean? But it's just
oh,
like,
you know what? Hold on. The other day I met this lady who had 8 kids.
what?
8 kids and 14 grandchildren. Yes, God bless her soul. I met her at an event and we were talking forever, of course, right? I was sat next to her. And I was like, question. Do you legit love everybody? I mean, like, be honest with me, like, cuz you have 14 grandkids. You have 8 kids.
Right.
I mean, like, your love should be able... I mean, like, do you have enough love? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
14 grandkids, 8 kids. She's like, it's crazy. She's like, you just keep loving and loving and loving and loving. Like, it doesn't stop. Like, it's not like you get one love that needs to be divided.
Right.
It's just like, as soon as one's born, it's like your heart gets bigger and then
Right.
you just love more and love more. I'm like, maybe that's why you look so happy. She was such a, like, she was just happy. Like, she was such a, oh my gosh, she had such a beautiful soul. I
Wow.
loved her. She was, oh my
8
gosh.
kids. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But
No, but that's true. Like I've talked to my friends, and like when they have the second child, and they're like, because the baby, it's a baby, and babies like they smitten you. Like they're like, oh my god, it's a baby. And Carissa tried to do things now, like, oh look at me, I'm doing the same thing as Sabina. I'm like, oh yeah, you doesn't look as cute. But it's not that. It's not that. It's not that. It's just like I see her. It's different, she's bigger, and like Sabina's a baby, and babies are babies, so I don't know, babies.
Ya, todo el tiempo, el más chiquito siempre es el bebé, siempre,
Yeah.
siempre. Por eso a veces me juzgaban con Elizabeth, que yo la consentía mucho, que Elizabeth...
Yeah, but she was
que no sé qué.
23, mom.
Well, tiene 23, siempre para mí va a ser la nena y tú siempre vas a ser la mayor, o sea, siempre hay
Yeah.
diferencia entre ustedes. Tú eres... Al primer hijo siempre se le ve más responsable, siempre. Este es el grande, y él lo sabe todo, lo puede todo porque es el grande, y en cambio el chiquito siempre lo anda sobreprotegiendo, ¿no? Que no puede hacer porque está chiquito, y toda tu vida va a estar chiquito.
I know.
El que va es bebé, siempre va a ser bebé.
That-
Entonces, si vas a tener otro, pues va a ser el bebé, y ya Krista la mayor, y pues Sabina, ¿cómo dicen? Va a tener que sobrevivir por ella sola.
Mom's like, I'm taking her. I'm like,
but that's why I have that. Maybe that's why I have the attitude that I have.
maybe.
Like nothing phases me. Because maybe I grew up by myself. I did. Like I was and I didn't have a lot of friends. So maybe that's what made me the way I am now.
pero yo
like
también
middle
soy segunda.
kid.
Soy segunda.
Maybe second kids always have like caras encaronadas.
No.
Hey, that's for real. Look at Sabina.
Yeah.
Sabina also has a bitch resting face.
She does, like
Todo el
all the
tiempo.
time. It's all the time. I told you, right? Like they had the wall of
Did
emotion.
I smile when I was a baby, Mom? How were we as babies? Wait,
Yeah.
let's take a break. And then we come back. Let's talk about the Super Mamás when we were babies and how we used to be babies. At some point, we were babies. That's crazy to think.
Right?
That's crazy to think. Okay, we'll be right back. And we're back.
I wish people could see Mom's face.
I know.
Why?
Oh, so how were we when we were babies, Mom?
What?
How were we when we were babies or kids? Or tell us about. Let the listeners know.
Okay,
How
voy
were
a
we growing up?
tratar de acordarme. Paulina siempre fue como muy insegura. Toda la vida tenía miedo a todo. Veía un gato y lloraba, veía un perro y lloraba todo el tiempo. Pues desde que nació fue bien lloroncita. Fue llorona por 2 meses, lloraba todas las noches, y Pero ya cuando empezó a ir al kinder, empezó a ser más independiente y todo. Pero tú, cuando fue al revés, tú cuando eras chiquita no llorabas, dormías bien. Pero cuando cumpliste 3 años y nació Fernando, te volviste la más chillona que existe. Llorabas por todo y luego no parabas de llorar. Lo que nunca se me olvida es una vez que íbamos a ir de vacaciones a la playa y necesitabas un traje de baño y te llevé a comprar traje de baño y te ponías a llorar y a llorar. Es que yo quiero un traje de baño para niñas flacas.
Because I was anorexic.
Bueno, no sabía que tenías anorexia, la verdad. No sabía que te dio anorexia cuando nació Fernando. No me di cuenta. Pero lloraba y te pusiste demasiado flaquita y llorabas mucho y llorabas y no te callabas. Y después te decía, bueno, ya tienes el traje de baño, ¿por qué no paras de llorar? ¿Por qué lloras? Es que lloro porque no puedo parar de llorar.
I couldn't.
Y ya cuando ya empezaste a ir al kinder y todo, desde siempre has sido una como muy solitaria, no sé cómo expresarme de
like a loner. You've
Yeah.
always been a loner.
No tenía amigas. De lo que yo me acuerdo, en el kinder solamente tenía una amiga. Hasta me acuerdo del nombre. Se llamaba Jazmín, tu amiga.
Mhm.
Tu única
I wonder
amiga.
if she's out there
Y
right now.
no te llevabas con nadie más. Cuando ya estuviste en la primaria, tenías... De esa niña sí no me acuerdo el nombre, pero también nada más tenías una amiga. De ahí... estabas en segundo año, en tercero... No me recuerdo cómo se llamaba tu amiga. También tenías una sola amiga. De ahí ya nos venimos para acá. Y tenías una amiga nada más. ¿Cómo se
Vianey.
llama? Vianey se
Vianey,
llama tu
ujú.
amiga. Ajá.
Yeah, viene.
Sí, pues, o sea, nunca fuiste amiguera. Eres amiguera hasta ahorita que ya estás grande. Tienes muchas amigas. Pero de toda tu niñez nunca tuviste amigas. Y en cambio Paulina sí siempre fue amiguera. Se llevaba con todos los niños de la calle. De ahí
Más que nada con los niños.
los niños y las niñas de donde vivíamos, de la calle donde
Yeah.
vivíamos. Siempre se juntaban en las tardes, jugaban y toda la vida terminabas llorando. Entrabas llorando. ¿Y ahora qué te pasó? Es que no quieren jugar conmigo. A ver, Paulina, métete ya, porque no quieren jugar con tu hermana. Ahora,
Damn, you
métanse.
ruined my childhood.
You were in my childhood. How about the time I fell in the lake? How about the time I fell in the lake and you just laughed at me?
Which
I'm your
lake?
sister.
Which lake?
En
I
el
know, en el
río.
río. It wasn't a lake.
In the
En el
river?
río.
No, on the river.
The
no,
Blackwater
the
River.
Blackwater River. El río negro de basura.
El
Me caí en el
riachuelo.
basurero and Paulina didn't care. She would laugh at me.
No, porque se reían de ti porque cuando te tratabas de subir se derrumbaba y te volvías a ir para abajo. y
Oh,
se reían.
okay. Because that makes it so much better, Mom. What happened to the love of a sisterhood?
I
Whatever
don't
to the
remember.
Super Mamás Sisterhood over here let me fall in the river. You were just laughing like, ah, se cayó Bricia, ja, 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 se va a morir. ja,
Well, because you,
ja."
as little, you were always like, I don't even know. Like, I don't understand why people didn't like you. I don't understand. No, it's true. Like, 'cause we will go out
For
to
all
play.
your moms that don't like me, can you guys tell me why you don't like me?
No, when you were a kid, like all the kids were annoyed. I don't know. I don't even remember, but I know like they're like, no, if Bricia wants to play, then we're not gonna play. And I was like, oh no.
Yo pienso que porque lloraba por todo.
Yeah, she
Yo pienso que por
for
eso.
everything, dude. One
This
time,
quickly became like the anti-Bricia podcast segment. This quickly became on let's bash on Bricia. It's okay, keep going. I'm used to it. I'm the middle child.
Ya ves.
no. I mean, you said how was the childhood? We're
okay.
talking about how the childhood was.
Sorry. Wait, what were you gonna say?
I forgot. now.
Ay.
No, I forgot. I swear, I forgot. We were talking about like how kids didn't like. Oh yeah, like how I used to cry so much. Like one time, Fernando, Elizabeth, and I had to like literally.
You
tie
actually
you.
had to type
We actually had to like tie you down.
and slapped me around to shut me up. I'm gonna say the entire story.
Did we? I don't remember that
You
part.
tied me up and then you slapped
We
the
tied
crap
you
out
up.
of me.
Fernando, Tita, and I tied you up, and we were like what? Probably like
I was like 12.
12. No, probably I was like 13. You were like 10.
I had to be at least 12 because that's when we lived already in Benton.
I was 15 when I tied you down.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sí, tenías
Sorry.
como 14, 11.
Sorry, Bricia.
Yeah.
It was me. Oh, so that's why Fernando was probably like 9.
9.
And Tita was 4.
4.
Like Krista.
Yeah.
But
Can
she
you
was
imagine?
but
Do you
imagine-
remember Tita when she was like
No.
Krista's age? I mean, like,
I don't. Now I look at the picture. I'm like, who's that little white girl over there next to us?
can you imagine what Tita was doing when you guys were tying me? I was just probably just looking at me like,
She would help. Because, you know, she would help
she'd
us.
pass you the rope.
I think so. Because
That only happened once, guys. Don't get alarmed.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh my God. No wonder they have so many issues. But that's how it is with siblings, huh?
Yeah,
You
we used
fight.
to fight so much.
Yeah.
When did you, Mom? Poor Mom. We used to fight so much.
Oh, yes. ¿Ustedes dos se peleaban tanto?
Me and
No
Bricia?
entiendo. Y Bricia y Fernando. Bricia le pegaba mucho a Fernando. Después, cuando Bricia creció más, empezó a pegarle a Fernando. Yo me acuerdo que desde que Bricia me decía, oye, mamá, ¿qué vas a tener, niño o
Mom.
niña? Ah, no, pero eso fue después de Elizabeth, porque se enojaba mucho con Fernando, porque decía que yo consentía mucho a Fernando porque era niño. Después, cuando
You
ya
did.
me embaracé de Elizabeth, entonces apenas empezaban los ultrasonidos. Y ya cuando fui me dijo el doctor que era niña, y me dijo Bricia, oye, mamá, ¿qué vas a tener, niña? Y yo creo que pensó otra niña, entonces Fernando va a seguir siendo el consentido. Me dice, ¿qué pasa si te pica una aguja en tu panza? Le digo, ¿qué va a pasar? No va a pasar nada, nomás vas a pegar, es como una inyección. Y le dice, ¿no se muere esa niña que tienes adentro?
Oh
Le
my
digo, no, no
God.
se muere.
Don't tell Tita that story, please.
She would, no.
No, pero cuando nació Tita, creo que le nació más coraje por Fernando todavía. Y le pegaba mucho a Fernando, la
Aw,
verdad.
Poor Fernandito.
But that's because Paulina used to beat me. Paulina used to beat
No,
me.
pero Bricia
don't know.
fuiste siempre como,
It's awful.
I don't know.
You opened the can of worms. You're
I
like,
know.
Mom, how was I when I was a kid?
Damn.
Yeah.
You're a bitch. That's how you were.
I used to punk Fernando around too, a lot. And then one day, like, he punked me, and I was like, oh, damn.
Yeah,
Never
until he was
mind.
able to fight back.
Yeah, he fought back one time. I never forget that one time. I swear, I was trying to, like, I had a car and he dropped some flan in the back of my car, my Beamer. And then I was like, pick that up, clean it up, you stupid little kid. And I raised my hand to, like, slap him or something, and he totally took it. And he was like, don't you ever touch me like that again. And I was like, oh my God, okay. And I never did.
He stood up for
After
También a
that.
Bricia. También a Bricia.
No, he actually hit me.
Le pegó.
He was like, for all those times. I was like, stop it, okay? Yeah, I used to punk around Fernando a lot.
A lot.
I know.
But it was weird. It was so weird. Like,
But now we all get along, guys.
yeah, we do.
Yeah,
Now we
pero
do.
al final de cuentas todos terminaron llevándose muy bien, ahora se llevan muy bien. O sea, todo de niños siempre pasa, siempre se pelean,
Yeah,
o
kids
siempre hay alguien
My kids
favorito.
fight,
See,
okay?
you guys, if any of you guys moms are out there like, oh my God, this is gonna go away. Like, my kids are fighting. Like, how bad can it get? Okay, I don't think it can get as bad as when we grew up.
Yeah, we used to beat each other so bad.
No, thank God, Mom, no one ever called child services.
No one.
I know.
Remember one time in your room, like, we threw the TV in the floor?
Yeah,
like,
we
oh
got
my
into a
God.
fight, you and I, like, really bad, and we threw the TV at each other, and then Mom hit both of us.
And they were like, don't hit my sister.
Yeah.
Ah, después cuando se quejan y después cuando le estaba jalando las orejas a otra, ¿por qué le estás pegando a mi hermana? No le pegues. A mí ustedes me hacían enojar. Oh my.
We used to defend each other afterwards. I know.
No,
When Mom used to, yeah, she used to be like, y ahora sí, a las dos, parejitas. Like, no.
I know, that was crazy.
No, por eso cuando veo esos memes en el Facebook que dice que está una chancla, un cinturón y todo, dice que así se criaban mejor los hijos, pues yo creo que sí, porque con 2 chanclazos estaban
I saw a
quietos.
video last night. Somebody posted a video on spanking, and that poor girl got so much fire.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and they were like,
That's
"How
a tough
dare-"
subject, huh?
It is. It's a cultural thing. I mean, it's, some people see it okay, some people don't. I don't
No,
know.
pero, o sea, no es maltratarlos, no es pegarles así como duro o abusar de ustedes, sino que realmente a veces le colma la paciencia a uno. Ahora que son mamás deben de entender, bueno, tú tienes 1, tú tienes 2, pero hay veces que los hijos hacen perder el control a uno, no sabes ni
definitely.
qué hacer, si correr, algo tienes que hacer para controlar la situación, entonces pues hay que darles, tampoco que arrastrarles o sacarles sangre o lo que sea, sino nada más 2 chanclazos aquí atrás de las piernas donde nos pega, porque cuando yo me crié así en la escuela, la primaria, cuando no aprendías aquí te pegaba el maestro, ¿no? Entonces
Yeah.
era lo mismo, agarraba la chancla y 2 chanclazos o una torcida de oreja y listo. Se controlaban.
I wish I could do the same, but I
Nada
know.
de que voy a llamar
Yeah,
al-
no, we can't.
We
Even
can't
if we
do
wanted
that,
to,
no.
that's not even like you can't do that anymore, Mom. Like,
No,
it's
yeah.
different times.
I just
I
I
know, I
literally
know.
just close the door on them and walk out. I walk out and they're like crying in the room, but I would rather for them to be crying that I just walk out and I just do something else.
How do you guys deal with it now that we can't spank our kids?
No menos aquí no se puede, ¿no?
No, aquí no.
No. So that now
No,
that
no,
we
no.
can't, like, we have to find alternative routes. Like,
Yes.
No.
talk to them. Timeout works for you, huh?
Timeout works for me. No, it does. And it's funny because I tell her, like, I'm going to go to your room, time out. And she's like, no! Like, it's the worst thing that I'm doing to her. It's funny to see that because it's like, I'm just sending you to your room. Like, literally.
You don't even know how bad
Like-
I had it.
Like,
okay?
there's books and toys and things in your room. Like, you're not going to, like, a closet, you know? And I'm like, okay, now go to your room. No, not to my room. Like, it's cute. But I did do the timeout and it worked. And I used to put her like just in the hallway with nothing. I would just put her in the hallway and just sit her there and then just wait next to her. And it was good. When I started learning about the timeout, it was good because the same timeout for her was the timeout for me. Like, you know, we don't interact in those times. Like, I let her cry and I have to like breathe and like just wait it out. And I remember one time she like totally melt down at the Gap.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
Yeah.
It was
I
Christmas.
just walked away.
It was Christmas. Like everybody was shopping, and then she totally like just broke down. I remember in the middle of it, and I just stand next to her and I said, "Okay, whenever you're ready, we can go." And then I said, "Just cry." And then she threw up. And she was crying so much, she made herself throw up, and people were
At
just
Gap?
like, yeah. People were just looking at me and staring at me like, "Why don't you do something?" And I was like, I'm doing something by just standing here and waiting for her to like let it out. And then after that she was fine, you know, like she just has to in that time it helps me to just like learn to deal with it and just zone out, because at some point you have to, like, if they're in the car and they're both crying, you have to like learn to like whatever. You do.
Cuando Bricia hacía eso cuando era chiquita, como siempre fue tan llorona y berrinchuda, pues yo le hacía lo que mis abuelas me decían, ponle sábila. Ya sabes que la
Oh,
sábila
I
está
remember that.
amarguísima.
Yeah, I remember
Damn,
that.
yeah.
I remember that.
Me decía mi
Tabaco.
abuela, me decía...
Tabaco.
Yeah,
Sí,
¿verdad?
tabaco.
Hierba amarga.
El tabaco. Porque como es amargo, el
It's
tabaco,
bitter.
entonces se agarraba y se le quitaba el papelito y se echaba en la boca de los niños, y como está tan amargo, mi abuela me decía, ponle un poco de tabaco, ponle sábila o verbena, era una hierba
Yeah.
súper amarguísima, pónselo para que saque todo el coraje y saque todas las flemas del berrinche, porque si no le va a hacer daño todo ese coraje. Pues yo obedecía, entonces le echaba
I remember.
sábila a
Yeah.
Bricia y empezaba Bricia a vomitar y a sacar flemas y flemas y flemas. Decía, "Mamá, es que eso es lo malo, échale otra vez para que siga sacando."
No, but that, you know, that's the thing. Like in Mexico, it's like that. It's like it's a belief. Like, oh, don't let them. They have to let it out. They have like to force it out of them. Like
Right.
I remember the sábila was a huge thing. Like everybody would give their kids sábila, and they're still doing Oaxaca. They still put sábila
por
in there.
ejemplo,
Is Savila going to be your pick of the week this week? Let's take a break and then let's come back with our tip or pick of the week.
No, y también cuando, también otra
We're
cosa
back,
que ocupaban
we're back.
es que cuando se ponían a hacer berrinche los niños, los metían en el agua helada. Los
That's
bañaban
just
con
sad.
agua fría para que dejaban
Okay,
de llorar.
you know,
Eso lo
okay.
hizo tu tía Ana, porque según que también lo mismo, porque dice que estaba tan exaltado uno de sus hijos que lloraba, agarraba y le ponía un poco de agua fría, dice, para que se controle.
I haven't
Okay, so
put them
let me-
under that water.
But hold on, actually, cold water, it's actually a great therapy for like even that's actually a therapy that
Yeah.
they do. So if you dunk yourself in ice water, and a lot of people do that, people actually take like ice water baths 10 minutes a day, and allows them to control their heart rate, and it's great for so much on your
Right.
body. I've read about cold therapy.
Yeah, I don't put them like that. But what I do is, like, if they cry so much, I give them a bath, and that always relaxes them. Like, even if they're crying, I put them in the tub, and then they immediately just like relax.
Sí, o si no, nada más les ponía con su misma ropa, los mojaba y les ponía el agua, su ropa mojada, o sea, quitaba la playera, porque yo no sé por qué tenían esa creencia, le quitaban la playera, lo metían en agua fría y se lo ponían, y así se controlaban los niños. Porque también he escuchado de cuando tú no puedes dormir, estás muy tensa en la noche, lo que hace uno, se mete uno al baño y con un vaso te empiezas a echar agua fría desde los pies hasta el cuello, te pones una sábana y te acuestas y con eso rapidito te relajas y te duermes.
Yeah, I'm
Cold
sure.
therapy.
El agua fría es buena. Y la sábila tampoco era mala, ¿no? No era mala porque pues para
I don't
algo
know. For
sirve
me, la
la
sábila is still like, when I think sábila, I think crying child.
I know. Okay, let's get to our tips and picks of the week. Paulina, do you have any tips or picks? Mom, do you have any picks or tips?
Ay, no, ahorita no se me viene nada.
Okay, so I
Ya
have
les
my
dije lo
pick.
del baño frío que les sirve a las mamás cuando están nerviosas también o algo o no pueden dormir.
Échese
Echarse agua
caliente.
fría.
Que diga,
No,
échese agua fría.
Échese agua fría desde los pies hasta el cuello, enróllense en una sábana y acuéstense. Eso les va a ayudar.
I'm gonna start doing that. Cold therapy. You're the second person that like heard about cold therapy. I feel like it's speaking to me. Okay, my pick is gonna have to do with cleaning and washing dishes because you all know how much I hate doing washing dishes. You guys all know I love my 7th generation, but I am an avid user of scrub daddies.
Oh, I saw that.
Oh my god, I freaking love these scrub daddies. And you know what's so great also? They kind of disintegrate after like 3 weeks, which is great because there's a lot of people that keep their esponjas like for a long time, and it's really bad because it keeps like all the dirt. And the scrub daddies are actually great because they don't accumulate any of the residues from your past dishes. And I buy them, of course, through Amazon. And I buy them with a pack that has 4 of them. It's a 4-pack. And I'm actually subscribed. So like I get them every like so often, like every 6 weeks or something.
How is that?
Mom,
How is
a ver, mamá, ¿cómo?
Okay,
You,
y
do you like
me
it?
gusta mucho esa esponja porque
My mom can attest to it
cuando
because
tú
she
lavas
loves
los
to wash my
trastes,
dishes.
cuando lo lavas así con el agua fría están duras, si le pones agua caliente se suavizan. Y otra cosa importante, sí es cierto, no guardan residuos y se van desintegrando. Entonces cuando ya se acabaron, ya se hacen puro pedacito, o sea, tampoco lo tienes que tirar como las otras esponjas. Se absorben mucho olor y se van poniendo feas, entonces hay que tirarlas. Y esta no, solita se va deshaciendo cuando ya es tiempo de cambiarse.
So I love my scrub daddy. Right,
Está
Mom?
muy-
Mom?
Sí, ya, a mí me gusta.
All
Me gusta usarlo.
right. You should come over and wash more dishes, Mom.
Okay, I do have a pick. My friend, the other day, my best friend gave me a tip on an app that she loves to use. It's the Juggler, Yuggler. It's
The juggler.
Juggler. Actually, it's like a activity map. Like whenever you are with the kids, like let's say you travel with your husband to San Diego.
Oh, like the Yelp for like activities for kids?
It's you put it, and it tells you anything that's going on around you, around where you are. That's kid friendly.
All right.
Yeah, and it's important because sometimes you're like, oh my god, I don't know what to do or something, and then you put it, and they tell you like, there's a playground, or there's a park, or there's this going on, there's
there's a
thing
Super
going on.
Mama meetup or a Super Mama social. Dun, 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 dun. Because we have a huge announcement to make next week. But if you guys want to jump onto our website, supermamasocial.com, we have a huge surprise for you guys.
Surprise!
But that was our episode for today. You guys don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Paulina?
On Instagram is @_supermamas. On Twitter also _supermamas. Facebook supermamaspodcast.com. Or if you want to join our close group, go to www.supermamaspodcast.com. Go under contact, and there's a link that will take you directly to our close group.
And you can always call us and leave us a voicemail, you guys.
Yes.
424-326-3707. Again, 424-326-3707. And when you leave messages, guys, leave your Instagram handle or your email because sometimes, like, we don't know who you guys are. And we'd love to know who you guys are. Okay, well, that was their week. Thank you, Mom. Gracias, mamita. Te quiero mucho. I know you love me. I'm sorry I pick on you.
De nada más que me agarraron de sorpresa y no venía preparada, pero gracias por la invitación. Espero que me inviten más seguido.
All right, Super Mama.
Super Mama! Bye.
Bye.